You have this discography of all these albums that are your life and your career. And you had a huge, huge pop hit years ago with you and Richard Sherman. So much so that we're going to play it right now. Let's take a listen. This is Erin Andrews, Seahawks, Niners. The game just ended. Let's go down to the field with Erin Andrews with Richard Sherman.
Down to the field and Erin Andrews.
Joe, thank you so much. Richard, let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best. Or I'm going to shut it for you real quick. LOB.
All right, and Joe, back over to you.
All right, well, we saw.
LOB was such, God, they were so good.
They were amazing.
Boom.
It was an amazing team, of course, but an amazing television moment. I, like you, am around athletes all the time, and I think some of them love seeing their highlights, and some of them can't even look at the screen. What's it like for you to listen to that?
I'm just so mad at myself. There were so many different things I could have done, and yeah, I knew it was going to end up that way. That I was just so pissed. I love Richard. I loved him before that happened. I think we should have gotten a Snickers commercial out of that. Mars really blew it. And then I even tried to sell them after he went to the 49ers. I give him a Snickers and then he's in a 49ers uniform. I'm sorry. I should be writing commercials. No, I just was so mad because I was like, this is the coolest moment. As I've said, we were in a meeting with him the day before. He told us how much he did not like Crabtree. So I knew he was talking about him, but I knew America didn't know. And I actually thought people are going to think he's freaking yelling at me. And he's not. He's the man. And as one of my girlfriends had said at the time, Chrissy Teigen tweeted, "Oh my God, that's like us talking on the phone. Who was talking about you?" And I didn't mean it like that, but it came off like that. I'm so bummed because I wanted to get a third question. He walked away. I think Fox panicked a little bit because they thought he cussed. He didn't. There's just, I wish we could do it over, but you can't. So it was pure gold. It was awesome. I adore Richard Sherman, and I was so pumped to be a part of that. He was so fired up.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
And yet I remember when it happened. I remember writing about it, producing segments about it, talking about it. And my takeaway is that who was talking about you was actually the perfect follow, because I don't think people knew what he was talking about. I don't. And you said, talk about me this. You have to, it's a simple, quick question that you asked and got out of the way. If you don't ask that, people are like, what is that man screaming about? You had to ask that.
But it was the way I said it, which annoys me and grosses me out, which is usually how I feel when I listen to myself anyways. And then I start getting nuts and I dissect it in my head and I'll start having chest pains like in the middle of the night. What if I had said, so I know you're talking about Crabtree? No, that's me answering the question for him. So what I should have said, why I did say it, why did I have to say it that way? I'm talking about you.
Well, here's the thing, Erin. I totally empathize because I've had just TV segments that I just want to have back so badly. However, you said you can't do anything about it. I'm going to slightly disagree. Would you be up for an exercise in which we repeat the moment? Okay. I will be Joe Buck and I will be Richard Sherman, and you just be yourself. All right. And do it however you wish it would have gone, even though I think it went well. Here we go. This is the Seahawks just beat the 49ers. The place is going crazy. And let's send it down to the field and Erin Andrews.
Richard, what happened on that final play?
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever talk about me.
Who were you referring to? Who was talking about you?
What a great question, Erin. We really need to clear that up for Middle America. Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best, so I'm going to shut it for you really quick. LOB.
LOB is right. And because of the play you just made with LOB, you told us yesterday you don't even want to think about going to the Super Bowl until the game's over. It's time. What do you think about meeting the Denver Broncos in New York for the Super Bowl?
I'm really fired up. And again, let me say, Erin, that is an excellent follow. Let me tell the national Fox audience, we're going to beat the hell out of Peyton Manning. And I'm going to take my game check and I'm going to spend it investing on a clothing line called Wear by EA. Erin, I've always appreciated your work. Have a good evening.
LOB, Joe, back up to you. I have goosebumps. That went so well.
You feel better?
So much better.
The second question was great. Maybe you were right. Meeting Denver in the Super Bowl.
It's just the way I delivered it. Like I blew the second question. The third, yes. I wish I had it. That was my third, but he walked away. I should have ran after him. I was told to throw it up to Joe.
You got to do it then. You got to do it.
I got to do it.
He walks away off camera too, which kills it because you don't see him walking away. And they were just cutting to the wide shot. And you're like, wait, why is she doing that? But listen.
But then I was such an a-hole because I was like, whoa, Joe, I don't know. It's like, listen, Marble Mouth. Like, first of all, stop being weird.
Wow. Well, I feel good about that. I like the original, but it was like a cover song kind of, like it's like Weezer did like Africa by Toto. Like that was pretty cool.